If Great Wall Estate was to be a school, then most likely it would be a military academy where adherence to the rules is paramount and contravention of the same.
Listen.
No,
Wait. Listen.
Wait.
Listen. You cannot
you
hold even our equipment in any way. You cannot even do anything on such equipment.
I'm not going
That's
to
why we're
touch.
trying to explain to you nicely so that you understand.
Is met with aggressive punishment and repercussion.
I will listen to you. Let's
Here,
okay, what are saying?
there are rules and regulations.
Okay.
But I'll get to that in a moment.
Hiyo time nilikuwa mmekaa hizi ma shops zingine zilikuwa but they were not occupied yet.
For now, let's talk to this man, Dennis Maundu, who owns 4 shops within Great Wall Estate. The designs for Great Wall Estate were such that the developer designed exclusive areas for commerce and recreation. This building complex in phase 1 of the estate was set aside for that specific purpose.
The good thing about phase 1, he has an elaborate shopping center because the whole of this building is a shopping center.
The whole of it, how many floors?
It's 3 floors. Yeah, 3 floors. There's a gym, there's fast food, there's supermarkets, there's dry cleaners, all sorts of businesses. So the good thing with this place is, with this elaborate business place, the other estates don't have such an area to shop from. So the good thing is they always come and shop from phase 1.
Dennis Maundu started his business here back in 2010. Back then, only phase 1 of the estate existed and Dennis was running this movie shop. 8 years later, and that initial investment has given birth to 4 other businesses, including a restaurant and salon.
Do you think it was a wise decision to put the shops in one central
Actually,
place? Because in other estates, shops are scattered.
Yes, that was a very wise decision because you see, that makes it more of a one-stop shop. When a customer comes and is looking to buy a movie, in the meantime, as movie kibaniwa, anaingia baba shop, gets a haircut. Na kimaliziwa just orders some fries and leaves. Probably wants to pick some clothes from the dry cleaners. So the idea of having the shops in one area code, that helped a lot because it makes it easier for the customers as well to just make one-stop shop and that's it.
The one-stop shopping complex has over 16 various stalls within this building meant to help centralize trade within Great Wall Estate.
Niaje bro.
Sasa mambo vipi?
Karibu tena.
Asante sana. We are soon introduced to Vincent the barber.
Best cuts within the estate.
Yes.
Tumefika.
Karibu. Asante sana. Residents here tell me he has the best hands around, so I decide to have a hair trim with him as we chat about business in the estate.
Kama ni customer wako wangapi leo?
Kama leo nimenyoa customer wa 4. Even though leo unajua ni weekend. Kazi inakonga slow kidogo lakini huwa tunajaribu.
Okay.
Yes. Sasa kabla time ifike jioni, tutakuwa tuko kazi bado.
So like siku poa unakuanga in a good day. Unasema umenyoa watu ngapi?
Approximately inaweza jipatia watu kama 10.
10 on a good day. Siku mbaya, siku kimomana.
Ni siku kama Monday na Tuesday hivi leo kazi kwa because slow.
Sasa kwa job.
At least hapo unajua siwezi kosa watu 5, watoto 2. At least kuna ina balance. Yeah.
Vincent works at this barber shop at Great Wall Estate.
Hey, the other side of town, bana.
This has been his workstation for the last 3 years now. It's a risk he says he took, but one that has so far borne meaningful fruit.
In community ya Great Wall, kama mtu wa nje unaweza describe na community na kazi. Wase wapaje huko?
Kama huku ni si watu wabaya, ni watu wanajiweza, ni watu wazuri. Wako wanajua kuhandle situations, yani kuja kunyolewa at least anakupatia time yako, anakusikiza hivyo tu.
Okay.
Si watu wabaya.
Just like Vin the barber, many of those who work here are not necessarily residents here. Many commute to and from Great Wall Estate for work.
Change mtaa. Alafu family unajua mimi mtu family.
Vincent, for instance, lives in Kangemi.
From your observation, life ya huku iko different aje na life ya Kangemi?
Huku unajua kama vile unasema Mlolongo ni 24 hour community. At least kuna kazi ya usiku unaweza fungua shop ina run usiku na mchana. As long as tumeandika kijana wa usiku na mchana. Kuna vinyozi huwa pia zina operate 24 hours.
So that's like the biggest difference.
Yes.
Okay.
Sasa unapatanga tu. Alafu ni place iko busy. Yes, iko very busy. So every time ukifungua kazi huko unapata huwezi kosa customer wawili watatu. Yes.
Hada is place, lakini security iko vipi?
Security iko sawa. At least naona polisi huko wanafanya kazi yao mzuri. Sijasikia maneno maovu for the last 1 year sijasikia.
It's relatively peaceful.
It's peaceful.
Within 20 minutes of conversation, Vin completes the haircut and I quickly rush to another business operator in Great Wall.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Uko mzima?
Who reaps great financial gain from this particular community. Christopher Munyao owns 2 out of the 3 available car wash businesses located in all 3 phases of Great Wall Estate. He began his trade in 2011 with just 2 employees. He now has 8.
Kufanya biashara hapa Great Wall Apartments iko vipi? Wakazi huko wako vipi?
So far so good. People are so good in this estate. Watu ni hospitable, watu ni wazuri. In short, doing business in Great Wall I cannot regret. But sasa saa hii tangu maneno ya ushuru yabadilike kidogo, tangu mwaka jana tulipopiga kura, kazi iko chini kidogo.
Nonetheless, that has not stopped his loyal base of clientele from streaming in. Christopher tells me that once the residents of Great Wall earn your trust, you're good to go.
So customer anaweza piga simu akiwa ndani ya nyumba, tunaenda tunachukua ufunguo, tunaleta gari hapa, tunaosha, tunamrudishia parking vizuri na tunamrudishia ufunguo nyumbani.
But that systemic coexistence is not natural, it's man-made. The estate management has drawn up serious regulations meant to ensure peaceful living and smooth operation of activities at all times.
Wewe ndio umekuja kwetu. So here,
Okay, what I say,
there are rules and regulations.
Okay.
Yes. One, before you enter this compound, to take any video of anything, we have a management committee. Yes. We have a security committee.
Once people move in, there are rules and regulations of the estate. Everybody is given rules and regulations. They are all notice boards, rules and regulations of the estate. So they have to be followed to the letter. Like you cannot use a jiko in the estate. Oh yes, if they find you using a jiko, the supervisor caretaker, atachukua. And you have to come to the office and explain why you are using a jiko. Yeah.
Okay.
Rules ya kwanza hapa na operate kuanzia asubuhi saa 1 hadi saa 1 jioni. Na rules ile nyingine ya pili ni kwamba ni lazima kama ulivyoongelea mambo ya usafi, ni lazima tuangalie usafi. Pia estates, hata nikipewa hiyo nafasi ya kufanya kazi, we should have discipline. Sisi unavyoona vijana wangu wakifanya kazi hapa, hawaendi kwa manyumba ya watu. Unajua challenges za watu wengi, watu young, unapoajiri mahali kuna vijana wao young wameajiriwa hapa, na huku kuna watu wengi, kuna watoto wadogo, kuna nini. Tunaangalia namna tunavyoishi na hawa, unapata we make sure that there is bare minimal friction. Now to keep bare minimal friction, I should set standards within my place of work.
And that's not all. Motorbike operators are not allowed anywhere within the estate. Hanging lines belong to the estate management and not individual homeowners. And house parties are limited to specific time periods and are subject to approval by the estate management.
And they're very strict when it comes to parking. Double parking is a serious issue. Yeah.
They are like offenses.
Of course, you're not allowed to park at somebody's designated parking.
If you do,
They'll clamp your car. Yeah, they do. They'll clamp.
And it didn't even take long before our crew witnessed enforcement of the rules firsthand. As in most gated communities, the residents of Greenwall apartments are required by law to ensure a strict set of guidelines are adhered to that are meant to ensure that this estate maintains its high stature. A good example is vehicles like these ones that are clamped if the owner is found to have been parking at a wrong spot. This vehicle owner, for instance, had apparently parked his car at a non-designated parking spot. It didn't take long before security officers within the estate sprang into action.
Call for one. Ndio huyo anakuja, hebu changamuka naye, naona ndio huyo anakuja. Changamuka naye kabisa bwana. Muache nafasi.
Haya, copy Roger.
It's for this strict code of conduct that residents are also required to part with 2,000 Kenya shillings monthly as part of service fee meant to run affairs of the estate, which includes payment of security personnel, maintenance of street lights, and estate cleanliness. The latter, perhaps the estate's greatest priority. You'll spot no litter within Great Wall. Streams here flow freely, and even business owners are expected to toe the line. Hii ni mtaa ambayo iko gated. It's a gated community.
Ndio.
Ambao kila nyumba, kila court, kila face.
Ndio.
Iko na one entrance, one exit.
Yes.
Na usafi umezingatiwa sana hapa.
Ndio.
Wewe ambao kama unafanya kazi ya hii mambo ya usafi, hebu tueleze kuhusiana na usafi wa hii mtaa in general.
Ukiangalia estate kwa ufupi, unapoangalia estate hauoni makaratasi, uchafu wowote umetupwa ndani. Things are orderly here. Hii estate ina management ambayo naweza sema inafanya kazi na inafanya kazi inavyofaa. Vitu ziko organized. Hata sisi ukiangalia magari, ukienda mahali kwingi kuna makao wash, watu wanatarajia watu wawe wachafu, vijana wale wanaosha magari, lakini ni vigumu sana kwa mtu akija hapa kutambua vijana wanaosha magari hapa na wakazi wakati mwingine, sababu hawa vijana ni wasafi, tunazingatia usafi sababu kila mtu anataka environment nzuri, and hiyo environment nzuri haijileti, inatengenezwa na sisi wenyewe. So we've to set within ourselves limits zetu za usafi. Tunasema this is our bare minimum, this is our standard ya kuwa na usafi.
Great Wall was a well-planned area with designated shopping zones, high standard threshold for cleanliness, and well-thought-out parking areas with their own set of rules meant to ensure the area exhibits the highest possible standards of living for its residents. Whether or not that has been achieved is a debate that the people here will continue to engage in for as long as the estate exists. Some other guys say it's better for business in the town, within the central business district,
yes,
as opposed to within an estate.
Okay,
is that true?
I can say yes and no. There's a truth in it in that having a business in the central business district, you get diverse clients, so to speak. You see, as for me, with my business, I'm limited to residents. Guys in Great Wall, luckily in phase 2 and phase 3 as well, and Camden.
Depend on this place.
But all of them are just residents in this area. It's very difficult to get someone coming from Embakasi to come and shop from here.
I think it's proper. Security is okay. The water management is fine. We always have water in the houses, fresh water, though it's a bit steep in terms of the rates.
For Area Code, I am Timothy Otieno.